We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for lesson 5.1b. This is the second of 3 parts for this one. In this one, we're going to talk about part to part and part to whole. Again, have your notebook and pencil out and ready because you will be taking notes. This is the page that goes into your notebook. We are talking just about 2 things today, part to part and part to whole. Part to part ratio compares one part of a set to another part of the same set. Boys to girls in a class, dogs to cats at the kennel, whatever, something. It's one group, a big group of something, and we're going to compare one part to another. The other way to compare it is part to whole, which compares just part of the whole thing to the whole thing. So boys to the whole class, girls to the whole class, 7th grade to the whole school, something around those. So pause the video, get all of this into your notebooks, and then we will continue with some examples. Here's our first example, and we really only have 2 of them. In a survey of 7th graders, 10 chose Fanta as their favorite drink, and 40 chose Sprite. So I could do a couple different things. Let's talk about those who like Fanta to those who like Sprite. So those who like Fanta is 10. Those who like Sprite is 40. I'm going to simplify this by dividing by 10, so I get 1 to 4. This is a part to part ratio because I'm talking about part of the group who likes Fanta and part of the group who likes Sprite. I could change it up. Let's talk about those who like Sprite to the whole survey. So those who like Sprite is 40. Those who took the survey, 57th graders, so I would compare it to 50. Again, simplify by 10, I get 4 to 5 is my ratio. Part to part versus part to whole. Let's do another example. Mrs. Hovey has a fish tank with 30 fish. I do. I have 10 angelfish, 15 guppies, and 5 neon tetras. Not quite accurate, but for our purposes, it's going to work today. So let's do a part to part ratio first. Let's do my angelfish to my guppies. Sorry about the bad handwriting. Here we go. Angelfish, I have 10. Guppies, I have 15. We always need to have it in simplest form, so I'm going to divide them both by 5. I get 2 to 3. There is my ratio. Now let's do a part to whole ratio. So I want to do my neon tetras, we'll just call them neons, to my whole tank. So neon tetras, I have 5. To my whole tank, I have 30 fish. Again, we need to simplify it, so I'm going to divide by 5. I've got 1 to 6. This basically means 1 out of every 6 fish that I have in my tank are neon tetras. Part to part, part to whole. Now, we're going to change it up. We have to make an adjustment. This is where we're going to do adjustments. Sorry, I'll finish writing that. We're going to take what we have here. We did this in lesson 5.1, 5 apples to 1 oranges. But here's the question. If I got 3 more oranges, how many more apples would I need to have a ratio of 7 to 1? So let's do this. I have 3 more oranges. Here's my oranges. Orange, orange, orange. So I want a ratio of 7 to 1. Whoops. Started writing something before I got there. Let's try this again. I have want a ratio of 7 to 1. This is apples, this is oranges. I have 4 oranges, so I want to come to 4 oranges. We've done this before in terms of a fraction. What did you do to the 1 to get 4? You multiplied it by 4. So what am I going to do to the 7? I'm going to multiply it by 4. 7 times 4, I need 28 apples. So how many more would I need? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 23 more apples. There is my question. I need 28 total. I have 5. That gives me my 23. Let's do another adjustment. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. If I don't get any more cats, how many more dogs would I need to have a dog to cat ratio of 5 to 1? So here we go. 5 to 1. I have 5 dogs. I have 2 cats. I need 1 cat. I am not getting any more cats, so I now have 2 cats. So multiplied 1 times 2 to get 2. I need 5 times 2. That gives me 10. I already have 3, so I need 7 more dogs. So this is the ratio that I want. This is the number that I have. And then I multiply each side to get how many more I need. So your practice for this lesson, 5-point-B practice, is in Go Formative 9 through 16. Let me know if you have questions.